as I cough. From Studio One, welcome to this Monday, January the 29th edition of the Ringside Report. I am Ryan Young, joined as always by the King of Controversy, Anthony Smoody. Smoody, it's Monday!
Yeehaw! It's Monday and it's the end of January. Oh my.
Yeah, good job, Smoody. I'm glad you broke that down for us. It's, of course, the biggest media week of the year. Everyone, all media markets for sports heading down to, or up to Minneapolis, getting ready for the Super Bowl, which is 6 days away. What a hectic weekend, Tony, we had. We had NXT TakeOver. We had SSW, Royal Rumble. What a weekend. It's only Monday. We got Raw and Smackdown.
I know. It was a great All-Star weekend as Ryan's yakking away.
I know, it's my medicine. I never cough on this show, and all of a sudden I have a tickle in my throat and all my water's gone. So this is gonna go real well.
I know exactly how you got that cough from.
How did I get my cough?
Yeah, listen to Scott Beatty yak about stuff that doesn't even hit.
Yeah, I had to meet him for lunch before the show yesterday, so I got to spend extra time with that big bazoo.
I know, he needs to shove a sausage down his throat.
He gets enough sausage down his throat. Anyway,
sausage.
It's Monday. Let's recap Impact. Of course, we thought going into the weekend, I believe we previewed it on Wednesday, we thought that this was the new set of tapings that we were talking about. Well, it's not. This was one more, because the reason you can tell the difference is because now they're back to the 4-sided ring. This episode had the 6-sided ring still. So the Impact Grand title on the line. EC3 loses to Matt Sydal. Tony, we have a new Grand Champion in Matt Sydal.
About time. Matt Sydal finally stops bitching for once and gets his titles.
So I have a question, Tony. We're recording, because we're experts. The Royal Rumble was last night. Was EC3 in the Royal Rumble?
I believe so.
Good.
I love me some trouble.
I don't know if they can use that song. You think they did?
Nah, they probably said, he probably laughs on Monday night tonight and saying, "Oh, my Aunt Dixie, whoops." Censorship.
Impact Knockouts title, Laurel Van Ness retains against Allie. Tony, is Allie ever going to get that title back?
You know, I think she needs to leave Impact or whatever the shit show they're watching and go to WWE because she deserves a better opportunity than listening to Laura Van Ness, that bitch.
Smoody, you're uncensored for a Monday.
Woohoo!
Puppies!
Yeehaw!
I don't know why you yeehaw. We live in the Midwest, not the Southwest.
Well, we've been to Dallas.
We have been to Dallas. We went to, what the hell is the name of that place? The place I got the shot glass in, Dilly's, right? Was it Dilly's?
Gay Cowboys, I think it was Gay Cowboys.
No, it was not Gay Cowboys. What the hell was the name of that place? Dilly's? I'm gonna go with Dilly's.
I think it was Dilly's.
Dilly's,
yeah.
D. I don't know. But anyway, Moose defeats Lashley following the match.
Moose!
Bobby Lashley spears Dan Lambert through a table. So is that it? Are we done with Dan Lambert now?
Finally! Yes, as he finally shuts up American Top Team. For once, I've been waiting for American Top Team as a run through Impact. Finally, Bobby Lashley lives up to his dream and throws his buddy through the table. About freaking time.
And then finally, your Impact Global title was on the line in a steel cage match, 6 sides of steel. Eli Drake retains as it was.
Whoa.
What?
Get it right, Dubbies. It is the neighbor of Dubbies, Eli Drake.
Eli Drake and Johnny Impact were going down the cage at the same time. Johnny Impact was jumping off the cage, but Chris Adonis caught him. So then Eli Drake touched the ground first because Adonis cost him. So your champion for one more week is Eli Drake.
That's the fact of life.
Yes, dummy, yeah. So that's Impact next week, and that was Genesis. We're taking a timeout. When we come back, we are going to preview. What are we previewing? Oh, we're previewing Raw from the Wells Fargo Center in probably one of the hottest cities in town right now, and that is Philadelphia, as they're getting ready for the Super Bowl.
Might be a riot breaking out.
We could, especially if Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble last night. We'll be back. Welcome back here to the Ringside Report for this Monday. Some news stories that broke over the weekend and kind of last week. Well, no, nothing's glorious, but a couple things. First, this announced early last week, the Royal Rumble 2019 and Royal Rumble weekend going to be in Phoenix. And for the first time, they're again 2 years or last year they went to the Alamo Dome. This year was Philadelphia. Next year, Chase Field, the home of the Arizona Diamondbacks. That's pretty exciting.
And I believe I'm predicting this, and I know I'm the late great Johnny Carson. I'm predicting with my card in my hand. 2020 Royal Rumble will make history in the city of Chicago. Book it. I guarantee it. It will happen because you will have 3 events in the city of Chicago.
Because, of course, you're going to have the All-Star Game for basketball. Hopefully, Wrigley. I'm stressing out about the Brewers now because all of a sudden they're a team. And the Cubs might be hosting the All-Star Game, so Chicago could be. And Tony, of course, we were supposed to go to school this year. We're going to school next year. We could possibly have jobs and be working those All-Star games.
Yes, and also book a 2018 World Series, Astros versus Cubs.
I want it, Tony. That'd be so much fun. Cubs need to sign a goddamn pitcher. Hey, you Darvish, get the chopsticks out of your goddamn hand and sign the contract, you nitwit.
Oh, and speaking of breaking news today at 3 o'clock, Vince McMahon signed the greatest...
Thursday at 3 o'clock. We're on Monday.
Whatever. Last week. At 3 o'clock, he signed the glorious thing. The XFL's coming home.
Yes, let's talk about that real quick. Well, we're going to preview Raw, but I guess the stories are kind of taking over. We're going to preview Raw and SmackDown next segment. We got headlines here. XFL Tony 2020. What a year 2020 is going to be. We're graduating from college. You got possibly two All-Star games in Chicago, and the XFL is coming back.
Oh, baby, this is going to be a dream of a century. We're going to be calling XFL games. Get it.
Oh, could we? Did Chicago have a team in the XFL?
Yes, they did. The Chicago Forces. And guess who? There's a fact of life about this one. Pop quiz.
Sure.
In 2005, at the June Extreme ECW One Night Stand, what is Stone Cold Steve Austin wearing football? He wore a football jersey. What football jersey was it?
What was it?
The Chicago Enforcers.
Really?
Yep. And I still have the original. I think I still have the original Chicago Enforcers hat from XFL.
Where did they play their home games?
Soldier Field.
Did they really? So do you think they're going to do that again? They're going to go to NFL stadiums, or how do you think that's going to work?
They're going to still go to NFL stadiums. They got to, because there's no couch stadiums.
10 teams. I think they need to go to smaller stadiums. 10 teams, 4 make the playoffs, I believe.
Well, but here's the thing. New York, New Jersey are going to be in MetLife Stadium.
Well, Tony, none of this is official. You're just throwing stuff out there, but go ahead.
I'm just saying this is originally from 2001. It's going to be in MetLife Stadium. There'll be one in Soldier Field, one in Orlando, one in Los Angeles, one in Las Vegas. Maybe Dallas, Houston, maybe?
Maybe.
We'll see.
So, we'll see, but that's exciting news, and of course, maybe we will be calling XFL games. By the way, congratulations to one of my idols, Matt Vasgersian. And Alex Rodriguez. They've got the jobs for the Sunday Night Baseball this year on ESPN. Congratulations. They're gonna do great.
Oh, thank God, finally they get rid of the ESPN Sunday Night Baseball.
Well, Dan Showman went back to Canada. He retired, and then Aaron Boone's the manager of the Yankees. So Jessica Mendoza will still be there, though.
Oh, that's good. I like Jessica Mendoza.
I know you like to look at her, Tony. I know. And then finally, one more thing. One more not an announcement, but one more thing. Rich Swann, all charges have been dropped. When do we... Oh, my laptop's going nuts. The Rich Swann, all charges dropped. When do we see him back in WWE? Shut up!
Probably, maybe after WrestleMania.
You think so?
I think so. He's got to start fresh.
Yeah, and hopefully he'll get that opportunity. All charges dropped. There wasn't enough proof, so that's that. We're taking time out. When we come back, we're going to preview Raw and SmackDown. We were supposed to preview Raw here, but we didn't. We'll be back. Welcome back here to the Ringside Report. preview Raw and SmackDown. Of course, the fallout from the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble, of course, last night at the Wells Fargo Center. So this will be night 3 of 4 live straight nights of the Royal Rumble weekend. Let's start it off by talking about. Okay, let's run through. Tony, I'm going to ask you, and you tell me who won. Okay. Raw Tag Team titles.
Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. I don't think the B.A.R has got a chance to win.
You don't think Jordan or Rollins turned on one another yet?
I think they turn on each other before WrestleMania.
Does that lead to a match? Does that lead to a match at WrestleMania?
No. I think they turn on at Mania. The B.A.R regains their title at Mania.
Okay. Universal title triple threat: Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Kane. Who won?
I don't think Braun. I think Braun won. I think he finally got his title, and that probably shakes up WrestleMania there.
Do we find out tonight? We'll talk about the Royal Rumble winners in a minute. But do you think is Elimination Chamber next for Raw?
Yes.
Do you think we find out the participants tonight, or is it going to be qualifiers?
I think they're going to be qualifiers.
And do you think that starts tonight, or that's a month away, 25th?
That starts tonight because that will lead up to next 4 Monday, February's.
Okay. Okay, let's shift to SmackDown. Who won the 2 out of 3 falls for the SmackDown Tag Team titles?
I think the Usos retained.
Okay, WWE Championship. Was AJ Styles able to retain?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
I think Shane McMahon got to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, leading him to a match at either Fastlane or WrestleMania.
Women's Royal Rumble, Tony. Who won the first? Who made history as the first Royal Rumble winner for the women?
I believe that was I picked. That was
Sasha Banks.
No, I think it was Nikki Bella.
You picked Sasha Banks and Nikki Bella.
Yeah, I picked that. I just think it might be because it would be interesting to see somebody from SmackDown, but I think maybe Naomi won it because I heard her and Charlotte might go at each other.
And then who won the men's Royal Rumble and going on to WrestleMania?
Baron Corbin. It's happening. If it doesn't happen Sunday, I'm gonna be freaking pissed.
You think so? You're gonna be freaking pissed?
I've been preaching Baron Corbin since he won Money in the Bank in June.
You have been.
I've been preaching. It just pisses me off.
You have been on this Baron Corbin bandwagon. This is usually you're a bandwagon fan, but you have been on this since the end of the summer. I actually hope he won last night for your sake.
I'm hoping.
Because you'd be back in Tony. You might be back in this thing.
But it'd be irritating if freaking John Cena wins it, and then I still win, but I don't get my good pick. I think Baron Corbin's got a shot. He lost the title and doubled up in August before SummerSlam. But remember, he had to face John Cena times. Now he's got nobody to worry about. He doesn't have the briefcase, so I think he's got a shot. But if he had the briefcase, I would have went with Cena because I think Cena would have done it. But if Cena wins, I'm still happy for him, but I don't want him to break the title at WrestleMania. That's the thing.
Okay, Raw tonight, 7 p.m. Tomorrow night, same time, SmackDown Central Time. Both from the Wells Fargo Center. Philadelphia's got... Tony, who's going to make the dig about the Patriots beating the Eagles on Sunday? Who's going to do it? Probably Elias?
Elias, probably, because you're going to hear a lot of riots breaking out in that.
I guarantee there's going to be if you want heat, that's the way to do it. My bet's Elias. It has to be. He does it every week.
I think so, because he already bashed Chicago already.
Yeah, he did. What did he say about Chicago?
I don't remember what he did. I don't know what he said.
But it got him pissed off. But anyway, that's Raw and SmackDown. We'll have a recap of Raw on Wednesday. Speaking of Wednesday, we got a recap. We got an SSW post show. We also got the NXT TakeOver Philadelphia and Royal Rumble wrap up. So all that coming up for you on Wednesday's show. So a hectic Wednesday. Again, we're off next week. But we have an announcement to make. Next week will be our 4th and final... Is it the 4th year we're doing this, Tony?
Yeah.
The 4th and final year, we are going to be predicting the WrestleMania card. Anthony Smoody versus Chad McGee. We're taping it next Thursday night. I'm excited for this.
Well,
it's going to be fun.
Well, we're not really... We're saying goodbye in Ringside Report, but we're still going to do it during the on the Facebook era and everything.
Yeah, so so you and Chad will be talking back and forth. We're going to talk about possible matches, so that'll be coming up a week from tonight.
You know
a week from today. What's up?
You know what? Let's do the ante. You know what? Hang on. I got something to say first, okay?
Hurry up. We don't got much time, Smooty. Go ahead.
I've done this 4 years. I've done this WrestleMania 4 years with Chad McGee. Let me tell you something. This guy from Texas.
Uh-oh.
He's the biggest loser I've ever seen. You know what, Chad McGee? I can't wait for next week because your fat ass is going to be on talk about how, the Undertaker's going to be doing this and that. You know what? Screw you. I'll see you next week, bitch.
Well, Smooty's great at making friends, and I guess he just threw the first punch. And I'll be sure to let Chad know. I'll tag him in this, and I'll make sure that this final. Chad don't have a mean bone in his body. You're just an asshole, Smooty. Everyone, what's up?
I still love the guy.
He's a great guy, and it's upsetting that it's our fourth and final one. And hopefully, I can talk to Ron Johnson and getting on one more time.
That St. Louis bitch.
Tony continues to make friends on this show. That's all he does. So that
yeah, America.
For the King of Controversy, again, we have a lot of stuff planned. I've been doing a lot of planning for our final week of shows in New Orleans and, of course, Ringside Report 600 and our finale. So it's been a lot of work. I'm putting all my heart into it to make sure we send off on the best possible way, and I appreciate everyone. And it's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. This show deserves a good send-off after 4.5 years. So everyone, we'll see you Wednesday for the King of Controversy. I'm Ryan Young. So thank you for watching the Ringside Report, your front row seat to all things wrestling.